Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Raceway at Western Fair District, London's half-mile harness racing action here in Ontario. Trainer of the Year 2019 at the Raceway, Danielle St. Louis, with us for the show. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Right on. I'm your announcer, Shannon Sugar Doyle, with you, setting up the action for tonight. We've got 10 races. You, on your way over from the paddock, get a chance to walk on the track. We've had some mild weather and some rain.
Yes.
How does the track look
It
thus
seems
far?
okay. Yeah.
Seems okay?
Hopefully it'll hold up, yep.
Right on. Okay, sounds good then. All 10 races featured tonight on TVG and HPI. And you've got a couple of live ones tonight. I like your chances with both of them. Jackson K down in race 6, Foos Girl.
Yep.
Much improved post race 9.
Yes, much, yep.
Alrighty, we'll get into talking with Danielle about her chances and more here this evening. Let's get a look at some tickets for tonight's card. The TVG Pick 3 play starts up in race number 1 tonight, and always a guaranteed pool with a low take. Opening leg gone 3 deep. Style Snapshot Ain't 3 OK is back with us. Miss Brandy K always factors in amongst a group like that. 3 deep in races 2 and 3. If you're in to go for this early Pick 3 play on a 20-cent base ticket, $5.40 to play along. There's an early Pick 4 that starts up in tonight's third race. $7,500 guaranteed pools on our Pick 4 plays on the Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays card. And again, gotta go kind of deep here in a few legs. Race number 6 is where we'll see Danielle start the 6 Jackson K down. A third time for you. Big long shot last time out after being beaten as a favorite, but a gutsy trip for third last time.
Yeah.
Hey, Danielle?
Yes, very. I was very happy with the way he raced.
Right on. I like him in there in race number 6. Player for the final leg of tonight's early Pick 4. $21.60 we're in for on a 20-cent ticket. The 7th race tonight, starting up a late Pick 4. And you know what? The rail horse, Alyssa Marie, showing very good form. If you knew Susie, 2 hot horses coming in. Those are the 2 I'll use to start up a late Pick 4. Gone deepest of all in race number 8, our 9th race top class event for the pacing mares. Got to use Foos Girl. And got to use the outside horse. I think number 7, Top Royal, gets an easier spot, though has to overcome that outside post. Jay Harris listed to drive. He gets along well with that mare and always has. We're 3 deep to complete. And if playing along with this late Pick 4, $12 even on that 20-cent play. If there's a long shot to be on the lookout for tonight, went to race number 8 and number 3, I'm a Rider Hanover. Goes out for Kurt Harper. Second time for that barn after changing the connections there. Jay Harris, another live play possibly there in race number 8. The Osano Dream feature for Mac Lily Farms, our exclusive Tuesday night sponsor for racing here in London. We're going to bypass the best bets on tonight's card and chat it up here with Danielle St. Louis again with us for the pregame show. Danielle, you're coming off your career best year. Tell us what winning the overall training title in London 2019 means to you.
It's by far the biggest track we've won.
Sure.
So we've won like at the C tracks, which are obviously exciting as well.
Sure
but
thing. Yeah.
you know, I raced here when I was younger, so just to be able to
Got
be
some
on
history
top.
here,
Yeah,
and then to
yeah.
come back and
Yep.
say, hey, you know
Yeah.
what?
And
Tops.
it is one of my favorite tracks to race at.
Right on.
Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
Wonderful owners you have in your
Yes.
barn as well.
Yep.
I know Stuart McQueen's busy
Yep.
in the claiming box at times.
Loves it, yep.
You got a Bill Collins out of Michigan.
Yep.
Wonderful owner. You couldn't do it with the owners, right?
Oh, no, definitely not. They make up, I think Stu owns at least over half of the barn probably,
Right on.
or close to it.
Good guy. I got chatting with him
Yeah,
there
he
at the
is.
banquet. You know, his family does have a background in racing.
Yep.
He got away from it, and now
Yep.
he's back, and he's
Yeah.
come back in a big way.
We met him by fate, and it just kind of has worked out.
Good
And
fit
now
for both, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right on. Favorite horses competing here in Ontario through 2019?
Foos Girl
Of course.
is up there. And then my 3-year-old, he's 3 now, he was 2, Zeke the Freak. We bred him. And then, you know, a new fave is OK Man.
Oh, yeah. Okay, man. I think
Yeah.
he's becoming a fan favorite. You know
He
what?
has to be.
we do get fan faves here year after year. I mean, last year we had the Moose, Blue Moose,
Oh, yeah,
overall
Moose,
horse
yep.
of the year. And now, okay, man,
Yeah.
what a grit grinder, hey?
Is he ever.
Just fights on.
Oh, just loves it.
And-
He just races great all the time. Like, I don't ever have to worry about him not trying.
Right.
You know?
A lot of heart there.
A lot of heart, yes.
On a start where he probably should have been beat, a couple back, phone in come to him, and he found more.
Oh, yeah, he put him away.
Impressive, yeah, impressive.
Yeah.
We'll see him on Friday night
Yep.
here, and he's got the rail
He
advantage.
does, finally, yeah.
Finally.
I don't think he's drawn inside maybe one time for us.
Right on.
He's always coming from 5, 6, 7 hole, so.
I think I've made him my best bet on Friday night's card with that rail advantage.
Yeah.
You got another live play on Friday night, Kahlua Morning,
Yeah,
dropping in class.
Yep, she's dropping down. She has not been great for us recently, so hopefully the easier class will kind of get her confidence back up, hopefully.
Confidence,
Yeah.
it means a lot,
It
especially
does.
for the mares,
it does,
right?
yeah, for sure.
Right on. Okay, so Foos Girl, Zeke the Freak, some favorite campaigners, along with OK Man through the 2019 season. And again, picked up the Trainer of the Year award recently here at our annual awards banquet. Let's talk about your background in racing. You grew up in the business, maybe?
No.
Okay.
So my mom got our first racehorse, I think, when I was 13.
Okay.
And it's obviously snowballed
Okay.
from there. But
She was a trainer as well, or?
no, we had a riding horse, and
Okay.
our house is next to Dan Tannyhill's old farm.
Sure.
I don't know if you remember
Okay.
him. And so we had our riding horse there, and then it was obviously a race barn.
Okay.
And just fell in love with it.
So
you know.
mentors along the way as far as you becoming a trainer?
You know, I kind of always knew I wanted to be a trainer,
Mm-hmm.
but one of my really good friends is Jessica Rogner. Her and Don Sherman,
Mm-hmm.
they race out of Ohio now, but I would paddock for them. I kind of would go to the track with them, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
So
We kind of got similar backgrounds. I get asked all the time, did you grow up in the business? And no shot.
Yeah.
Mom walked me into the track when I was 10 years old, and then I started skipping school to go out and shovel manure, right?
I
So
would do that as well,
Right
because
on.
I'd have to race the night before.
Here is A.J. Moore presenting you with the 2019 Trainer of the Year trophy at the banquet. You
Yep.
look beautiful.
Thank you.
And you know what? We've got another edition of Beauty and the Beast pregame show happening right here, right now. Maybe a favorite horse you've worked with over the years, maybe to learn the basics of training.
So I'd probably have to go to Ain't No Dollar Table. We bred her.
Okay.
It's actually Zeke the Freak's mom.
Right on. There's the family, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep. She's still in Michigan in a big field. So
Okay.
she was the best. I would say our first good horse that we ever had,
Right on.
and we bred her, so that obviously.
Okay.
Is
Any more to
exciting.
come from that mare, or?
Yep, we have a 2-year-old.
Okay.
He's in training right now, and then she had complications with him, so I think she's possibly retired.
Okay.
So she'll just live at the
You
house.
mentioned Zeke the Freak as being one of your favorite campaigners.
Yep.
Just 2 years old last year, turning
Yep.
3. Will we see him anytime soon?
Yes, I'm hoping he'll be ready within, I'll say 6 weeks, hopefully. I mean, track conditions obviously play a huge part
Sure.
on that, but hopefully he'll be ready by then.
And a bit of a speed horse.
Well, he wants to be, but he's
Okay.
not good at it. He needs to come from behind.
Right on. I've talked briefly with you about your speed horses before the show. Is it mostly your husband Mark puts them
Yeah.
in play early? It's more or less you got to beat them on the front end here.
Yeah.
Do you look for horses that do show that speed when claiming?
100% we do. I
Sure.
think especially racing on a half like this, you have to be near the front.
Of course. yeah.
The 2-hole, there's no passing lane. So
Sure.
we definitely, if they can come from behind, that's great too, but I like when they can leave.
I was always told by my friends in racing when getting involved, if you've got the best horse in the race, you probably should be on the front.
Yeah, that's
Right
how
on.
we like it.
All right, barn totals at the moment. How many horses? Maybe some 2-year-olds in training?
Yep, we have 17.
That's busy.
Yep, very. We have 2 2-year-olds and 3 3-year-olds that are coming.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, okay, so tonight's action, let's touch on Jackson K. Down. It's going to be going out 3rd time for
Yep.
you, Danielle. And he impressed me last time out. He stuck around from 3rd, was out into the flow there in the early going, and actually came from last. So what do you see happening for Jackson K. Down tonight?
I mean, I'm assuming he's probably going to get a similar trip. Maybe we can get some cover, would be nice.
There's not a whole lot of gate speed
No,
with
there's
this horse.
not.
Right.
But he raced really good last week. I was
Okay.
very happy with him. I mean, he was out a long way.
Okay.
And he kept fighting.
So maybe an improvement off of that effort
I think
tonight.
so, yeah. I
Put
think
him
he's
in
got a good
play.
shot.
Number 6, Jackson K. Down. Mark St. Louis, of course, on board.
Yep.
Over to race number 9, our top-class pacing mares. And Fuzgu, you can look through her program lines in recent starts, post 7, 6, 8,
Yeah.
8, and now post 3,
Yep,
nose on
3.
gate, right?
Yep, she'll like that.
She's a bit of a front-end style horse.
You know what's funny is she doesn't mind coming from off pace, but
Right.
recently she's been more front end. But all last year she'd come from last. But she hasn't been doing that this year. We've been struggling with her tying up a little bit on us. So hopefully tonight, you know, the weather certainly doesn't help. But
You got here nice and early, though, too.
we
so,
did get,
you know,
yep.
what, you know,
Yep.
should be all right there.
Yep.
Foos Girl, you got her for a song, hey?
What?
You got her for, you know, she was a nice
Oh
player.
yes,
You picked
yeah,
her up, right?
we claimed her for 48 out of Northville, and I mean, she's been unbelievable for us.
Like $50,000 earned
Yeah,
last season,
she won
right?
a couple preferred twos last year at Flamborough for us.
And she's a great-looking mare,
Oh,
too.
she's gorgeous, and I
Yeah.
always feel like she's competitive, at least when she gets to drop back down to the preferred 3 level.
Right on, and she
So.
gets the #1 stall in the barn always.
She does, yep.
Right on. Foos Girl, a great shot here for Danielle St. Louis in race number 9, her top-class pacing mares tonight. So husband Mark, the Raceway's leading driver 2019, leading dash, winning driver in Canada 2019. Nice feather in his cap.
Yeah, I think we were all pretty proud of him for that.
And sister-in-law Candy, Caretaker
Candy.
of the Year finalist.
Yes.
2019 at the Raceway. A real family affair, both
It
horses
is, yeah.
and the people involved, right?
His brother also works for us.
Todd, yeah.
Yep. Candy is just, I mean, everything's a step above with her. Everything's organized, and I don't have to worry about anything. So.
Right on. A
Yeah.
wonderful season for Team St. Louis all around, and we thank you for coming in and
Thank
joining
you for
us on the
having
show.
me.
You bet. Shout-outs then for this evening?
Well, I gotta say hi to Candy.
Right on.
And I think my mom and dad are probably watching, and Mark.
Right on. Danielle St. Louis sending out some live bullets tonight, races 6 and 9. And thanks so much for joining us
Thank you
again.
for having me.
Right on. That's going to do it for tonight's pregame show. We've got all 10 races featured on both HPI and TVG, south of the border, playing into some nice pools all night long. And of course, Survivor Tuesday is back, free to play, always online or on track. Best of luck on our 10 races this evening.